Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon actually. I think it's about 1 o'clock. Today is Tuesday, February 13th, and I am Macklin. If you have been following my journey, this is my journey after divorce. I decided to journal in order to help others who may be going through the same thing that I um, have experienced, to let you know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Divorce is not the end of the world. You can pick up the pieces and rebuild your life and build something even better. So with that said, I, after the divorce, if you haven't been following, I was awarded one of the properties that we owned together, even though my ex-husband said he didn't know anything about the property. But I have a videotape with him walking out of the property when we first came to look at it. But that's neither here nor there. I want to stick on the positive. I want to tell the story, but I don't want it to sound as though I'm blaming. I just like to tell the truth, and tell the story as it is. And sometimes it will come off as me blaming him or me criticizing him or me, but it's not. It's just me trying to tell the truth. So anyway, I'm in this outfit this morning because I turn off the heat. The furnace downstairs is not working properly. It needs Freon, and it also needs air pump. And I had gotten a couple of quotes. One of them was 6,000. The other one was 10,000. And right now I'm not in that position to make a purchase like that. So I've been trying to I have like 3 heaters, one in each room basically, that I spend a lot of time in. And I've been managing like that. I did have I had someone come clean out the ducts, and we did turn on the emergency heat on the furnace, and my bill skyrocketed. In January, it was, in December it was 500, in January it was 600, and I know they were going to, throw it up even higher in February, because February is supposed to be the coldest month. However, we've been experiencing pretty good weather. I think the worst of it was in December and January. So now we've been having like 40, 50 degrees weather. So I turned it off so that I can save some money. Also, what I want to talk to you about is, when you're going through this restructuring your life and trying to reposition yourself, you want to set a budget for yourself, and you want to try to stick to that budget. You don't want to spend money unnecessarily. Everything that I've been doing here has been coming out of my pocket. I've been working, at as a lead at a factory, because it's one of the I have a degree, yes, but it's very difficult to find jobs within my field in this area, and I don't want to move out of this area. I did it when I first started. I worked at Citibank in Florence, Kentucky, and it was very, very difficult. I was traveling 2 hours and 40 minutes every day, back and forth. It was 1 hour and 20 minutes there and 1 hour and 20 minutes back. And that was not healthy. The gas, I was spending like $500 on gas, and it was just too much. So I got a job at the Bank of Maysville, worked there, and then we opened up the restaurant, and that was my source of income, which I really wasn't paying myself because we had not reached that level yet. We were still trying to build the restaurant when everything fell apart. So I'm working there. I'm making a pretty decent income. And I also got 2 other people that are coming in with me to help with this. My brother, who has been there for me, and my aunt, Josephine, who has basically come in and said, Macklin will help you. You know, once you're done with this project, I intend to sell the house once it's done, because I have another property, a duplex, which we'll talk about later, that was also awarded to me through the divorce. So it needs renovation. It needs a lot of work. It's a beautiful building, but it needs a lot of work and a lot of money. So, but they're coming in with me to renovate this property. I'm living here while I'm renovating it. I mean, it's, you know, I've had other videos. Like I said, if you haven't seen the video before, if this is your first time, you will be able to see that I'm actually living here, and I take a shower with a bucket and a little tub thing that I have. I put the bucket in the tub, and I stand in the tub, and I use my washcloth, and that's how I bathe. When I need to wash my hair, I wash my hair first, or whatever the case may be, and then that's how I take care of myself. So because of that, I decided, you know what, I started with the bedroom. I'm going to go around a little bit, which I haven't done, to show a little bit of the progress for you who haven't seen what I've been doing. I'm going to flip it off of me to show you the whole house. So let me do it as I'm walking through. So this area here, I put a little plastic over here to keep the heat in. This is the room that I sleep in. It's not tardy because there's dust all the time, but I put up the wall. You know, I put up the drywall in here. And this is where I've been sleeping because, and there's my heater. I sleep on an air mattress. It's hard for me to bend over and make the bed, so I don't make it. But I do have a television that I watch, and, you know, and I have things in here, and I just wanted to show you. I'm not done with the drywall. You can see it's not looking the best. I had a guy come and help me a little bit with the drywall, and, but he worked for a week and then he quit. So I had to finish it up. But when it's done, it's going to look good. It doesn't look that great right now. I still have to do the floors, you know, and the windows and all of that. But what I decided to do is, because I want to be able to take a shower, so I decided to do the bathroom. And this is what I've been working on, the bathroom. So far in the bathroom, I've started to put up the drywall. I know because it's just me putting it up, I put it up straight way instead of sideways, because it was easier for me to do it that way. It's not completed yet. So this is where the, behind here, all this stuff here is where the sink is going to go. So I put a Hardy backup board that is water treated. I put a piece right there. I'm going to try to waterproof it a little bit more, finish out. This is a piece of plywood for the floor. I have one already down here. It's have a lot of debris on it because I've been working in the bathroom. And this is for the plumbing for the tub. So there's going to be a bathtub right here, but I'm going to move it closer to the wall because of the distance of where it is. The plumber didn't do a good job putting it. Well, actually, he did what I asked him to do, but then later on, I realized that it needs to be closer to the wall because of the way that the tub is shaped. So the window basically is falling out. I have these things propping the window. Whenever it gets windy, the wind will open up the window, and I need to work on the window. This is the shower door. The toilet has been here since like day one. Once the plumber did the plumbing, when I moved in here, that was the first thing that I made sure that I put down because I had to be able to use the bathroom. And it's been in here. So this is the second window. This room actually was it was a bedroom. It didn't have a closet, but it was a bedroom. So I decided to turn it into the bathroom. And so I cut a hole in the floor, and I made it made a shower. And that's what has been taking me the longest time to do. So you will be able to see the whole progress. You know, I'm going to turn this around a little bit sideways. You will be able to see how it all started. I'm sitting on the bucket because now I'm putting up the tiles on the wall, and I've been able to put up the drywall over here where that you see the little line there is where the vent is. I have to cut that hole. It was difficult. I experienced difficulty putting up the drywall, so I didn't cut the hole first, because what I was doing is I was trying to put it in there, and because the first time I tried to do it, I almost fell. The drywall slipped out of my hand. And so I took it and I put it up there, and it fit. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to, I'll screw it in, and then I will cut the hole out later on. So there's that hole right there, that little thing you see where it's a little dot. That's grease for my hair, because I lift it up when I prop up the drywall. I put it on my hair. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything covering my hair, so my hair is kind of greasy. And then the smaller square is where the shower, the guy, when he did the plumbing, he got the shower. It's a it'll be like a rain shower coming down, and this is the plumbing for the shower. So then I put a Hardy Backer board on the whole shower thing for waterproofing. I turned these backwards. The ones that you see that looks gray, I accidentally did them backwards. So, but I put that, the green stuff that you see on the floor, I put that in on there is a waterproofing membrane. So I had to put some waterproofing membrane on that. And then also when I'm done with the tile, I'm going to put the ones on the, I'm going to put polyurethane to seal in it. You seal it in. So I try to waterproof as much as I can. There's a little, you see that little black thing over there? That's another waterproofing membrane that I do for the, you know, the cracks. Anything that has a crack or whatever, and then that pink, orange or whatever strip is also a waterproofing thing. I gotta get more. I've only bought one roll, so I'm gonna get the other one and put it on there before I finish tiling. So, here it's going to be a glass because I like a lot of light. So when I walk into the bathroom, I want to see light. Even though there's light coming from that window over there, I want there to be light coming in from the bathroom. So I did this halfway. This here, let me take things out of the way here. This is the glass that I purchased to go up on this side of the window. And I've been trying to get someone to help me because the glass is pretty heavy. I haven't done it myself. So I have to try some kind of way to figure it out. And I guess I will figure it out some way, somehow. I'll have to figure it out. The guy who was supposed to help me on Sunday, he said he was coming over, and then he never showed up. So I didn't, he called me later on, but I don't trust him now. So when you don't do what you're going to do and you lie to me, you show me who you are, so I take you for your word. So I'm not going to mess with him anymore. But anyway, today I've been putting up the drywall every day. I try to put up putting up the tiles on the wall. So it's those square tiles, and then on the floor it's going to be those circular tiles. Let me see, then I'll put on so I'm going to go through the rest of the house. So this is the living room area. It's junky. I've got everything still in boxes, in crates, and just all over the place. So this is how I'm living. But I've adjusted, myself to living like this. And I use this little dresser here for a whole lot of things. To cut my cutting board, you can see that's the styrofoam from the insulation. This is the other piece of the flooring. It's the plywood for the flooring. This window is completely open. I love this window. This is the kitchen. This is going to be the last project that I do because it's going to take a lot. You can see everything is dusty because when I was cutting the Hardy Backer board, the dust, I used that saw, and the dust is, that I'm going to try to clean up. But I'm very busy. Right now I'm working 10-hour shift because we're doing inventory. Last week we worked 8, and then the week before we worked 9 hours. So it's been busy, whatever time. Right now I'm working before trying to do what I can before going to work. So I don't really have time to tidy up, clean up and all that stuff. But the walls and stuff, it looks really bad. But once, the drywall is up, all the wood that you see on here is in pretty good shape. I think maybe once upon a time they may have had water damage or something, but I think most of it is waterproof. So it looks worse than it is. So the wood and everything is still in pretty good shape. The only thing that's not in good shape is the flooring in the kitchen. As you can see, the floor is horrible. So I'm going to put a lot of time into changing the floors in here. That's why I want this area to be last, because you got to do cabinets, you got to do, there's a lot. So this will be the last. You can see I got plastic covering some things whenever I try to, whenever I'm cutting, I'll put plastic on stuff. This is all of my spices I have over here that I try to cover up from getting dusty and all this other stuff. I try to keep it covered. I eat a lot of rice. I'm African, so I use a rice cooker. I ate last night when I came home. I was kind of hungry, so this is the bowl. I covered it up because I didn't wash it. I usually will pile up my dishes and then just wash it at one, because I had the water is downstairs. There's no running water up here. So I got to go downstairs, get the water in one of these jugs, bring it upstairs, and then use this thing to wash things. So it's a little complicated, but it works. And this is the little stove. On here, that white stuff that you see on here is, it got, what do you call, if something was, grease was all on it. And I put, it's rusting too. You can see part that stuff is rust, and then the white stuff is baking soda. So I had to put baking soda on it. So on here, I don't, like I said, get a chance to clean much. I just, try to do the best that I can, brushing things off as I need it. But it's just rust from water that you see. Is not dirt. It's like this is whatever this thing is that they use for the burner is must be some kind of copper or something that rusts. It's metal, I guess. So yeah, this is how I'm living right now. I'm gonna take you downstairs a little bit. This is the stairway. This whole stairway has to be changed. The basement is a huge basement. I haven't done this, so I wanted to just take the time out to do this. The wall over here is cracked a little. We got to fix the wall. There's a crack in the wall. But this is the basement. This is where I do my laundry. I had to end up buying a washer and a dryer. I have this couch that I've actually picked up off the streets, that I'm going to reupholster to put in the living room. And then this is my elliptical that is collecting dust right now because I haven't had an opportunity to work out. I really want to get back into working out, but it's been really cold. It gets cold down here. This little heater is what I use. I bought it from this guy that's been working with me, but it's just, it really is, it doesn't really put out much heat. This is the furnace. And like I said, it's not working properly. It needs to be changed. I'm not going to spend $10,000 on the furnace, but and my things that back there, that where you see the plastic on the white plastic is my, I have 2 bedroom sets. So the bed, the mattress, and the box spring, 2 of them are down here. And then I got a box spring upstairs. So this area here, this is a back door. And this is a chair that I had purchased when I was, in the house with my ex-husband. I purchased this chair. It's an antique, and I've been wanting to reupholster it. But I left it at the house with him, and he threw it out on the street. So luckily I caught it. It was raining that day, but I caught it, and then I was able to bring it. Still in really good shape. I'm gonna reupholster it when I get a chance. What you see sitting on here are the legs for the dining room table. I bought the dining room set from this guy because my ex-husband and I, we bought an elaborate dining room set at the house. It was really big, with cabinet, china cabinet, but I left that with him. He had asked, that to keep it. So I said, fine, you can keep it. This house is not big enough anyway for it. So this is the love seat. See, so actually this is the Chase, I think, that's off the street. This is a Chase. And then this is the love seat that I found off the street. And the couch is back there. It's dark back there. You won't be able to see. But let me see. Well, no. Anyway, I don't know if I can put the light on. Sometimes I may be able to get the light on this thing here. Let's see. Cannot turn flashlight on. Yeah, I can't turn the flashlight on. But anyway, so this is an armoire that the drawers are here and here. So they're just sitting here. Things are still sitting. There's a freezer that I bought. I've had this freezer since 2003, I think. I bought it, Minnesota, from a friend of mine. She was moving since 2003. It's a pretty strong freezer. I was going to leave it at my ex-husband's house, but I decided, you know what, I'll keep it. And I still have my stuff in there. I have stuff in there, food, and I had a lot of the stuff that I grew, some of it is still in there. I don't know if I can go from my garden. It's like at the bottom. And all right, so what else? So I just wanted to go around, show you the house. Like this armoire, like I started to say, it's a beautiful armoire. When I was working at the Bank of Maysville, there was a hotel that was they were renovating this hotel, and they had said that they were renovating this hotel, and they had said that they were getting rid of some furniture. And I went there and I saw the armoire and I kind of liked it, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep it. I've got stuff in there and using it as storage, but I'm going to turn it into something nice. I don't know what yet, but I don't know. I'm going to do something good with it. So I have it. And then the basement needs a lot of work. There's another structural damage that you can see here. They tried to fix it, but they didn't do a good job of it. But I'll fix it. I can get it fixed. It leaks sometimes. When it rains heavily, it would leak. And this is a beam that I try to put up here just by myself. It's not on there good. It's kind of wobbly. Because when I came down here, the floor upstairs was kind of moving, shaking. So I was like, why is this floor, it still kind of moves and shakes or whatever. And I was like, why does this floor move and shake? So I realized that whenever they did the electrical work, they put a lot of holes. You can see these beams. There are a lot of holes in the beams, and they didn't reinforce them. And this one here, I tried to put, you see where that 2x4 is? It's a huge crack, and where this is, there's a crack. So what I did was I put some adhesive right between the cracks, and then I try to put this beam up, but the beam is not big enough. So I bought a bigger beam, and I'm going to put it in and like this one here. So I bought this beam because this beam here, for some reason, is splitting. I don't know. It's like, look at it. I don't know if it's been like this from the beginning, but it's splitting in half. And it scares me because I hear stuff all the time. It seems like the nails are popping out of the floor or whatever. So I always come and check out the beams and make sure that they're in good shape. So I went and I got this beam, this one here, and I put it next to it. It's there pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. This the guy who I bought the washer and dryer from, he basically helped me put it. He cut it for me and he helped me put it up. So geez, it's splitting too. What the heck? What's causing these beams to split? That is, oh my goodness, it's splitting. Isn't that something? Huh. I'm going to call that guy down here and show him this. Because one of the things I made sure to do when I bought this beam is that I made sure that it was in perfect shape, that nothing was wrong with it, but the beam is also splitting. Is it the pressure? I gotta figure it out because, I mean, I'm gonna have to get a carpenter in here to look and let me know and tell me why are the beams splitting. I think when the house settles, it puts some kind of pressure on it or something. I don't know, but that's freaking me out because you don't want the floor to fall. But anyway, so if you can see, I put some 2x4s up here to strengthen this part of it when I was doing the bathroom. This is the bathroom. That's the how you call it, the plywood that I put down. The mistake that I made with the plywood, I cut it and I cut the floor and I made it even with the floor. I didn't run it all the way across. I would have to have cut out the entire floor and then put the plywood to run all the way, and I didn't do it. So I put a 2x4 over here, kind of, to strengthen it, to keep it up, because to make sure that it's strong. And then I put some 2x4s next to that because I read a lot of YouTube video and they said to strengthen the joists, put some 2x4s in to strengthen them. So that's what I did to make sure that the shower is pretty secure, which I believe the shower bed is pretty secure because it's wood, it's plywood, and as you can see, it's in good shape. It's not going anywhere. But the only thing that's concerning me, like I said, is this, because first of all, here where you see this little maneuver, I don't know what they did, but there's not, because of there's a brick. They probably use it for heating or something like that. This brick runs all the way up through the ceiling upstairs. So they put the joists around it and they kind of worked around it. And so, but it looks like this one was like, it's just, when you look at it, it looks like it's sagging. So I bought another joist to kind of put up here, because what I'm going to do is this space here, I'm going to make it into a bedroom, and I'm going to do a closet, bedroom with a closet down here. It's going to probably have pretty low ceiling because of the heating what they call a duct for the heating system. But I'll get that all done once upstairs is done. And I just wanted to show, this is all my stuff in boxes and stuff that I brought. It's still boxed up, and pots from the restaurant and just things. This joist is pretty good. It's still in good shape. It hasn't cracked, you know, not cracked or anything like that, but I don't understand why. It's the other. So anyway, the people who were here before basically painted this wall yellow and red. So that side is yellow, this side is red. I don't know if they had 2 bedrooms or whatever. But anyway, this is the bed and the couch where all my picture frames are is kind of back there. So this is the whole house, the basement, you know, how things are right now. As you can see, the joists on this side, they're in pretty good shape, but I'm going to reinforce all of the joists. Every single one of them are going to be reinforced so that I can feel comfortable. This is the hot water heater. It's still working pretty good. Only thing that I'm going to probably do is the heating system will be changed. This is the only panel we have for electricity. The guy that is been working with me doing the electrical work, we're going to put an extension so that we can add more coils and stuff like that. But I'll probably do that, you know, at a later date, because I'm taking everything step by step, day by day. So anyway, that's it for now. Just wanted to give you an update, you know, what the project looked like. So oh, okay, so here's my little bucket. Here's the little cup thing that I used, the little bucket, and my washcloth that I bathe in. This is where my plumbing system is. I draw water out of this hole, and so the black one goes to the washing machine, and actually this is the hot water and that's the cold water. So yep, this is how I'm living for now, but every day it's getting better. This is the stairway. I sweep it, but it gets dusty because if you can see the ceiling, they have blow-in insulation in the ceiling, and that's where a lot of the dust is coming from. I can't get, you know, that's why I haven't really cleaned much, because the more I sweep, the more dust comes. I tried that window opens up, so I open it up to get some air in here. So, well, that's it. I know for many, you know, especially people who knows me will say, well, why is she living this way? Why? I didn't have to live this way. I think I said it in another video that I had a choice after the divorce. I'm going to flip this out. Because the settlement, he ended up giving me $5,000. Anyway, I mean, I was grateful for it, but I know that it should have been more. My lawyer didn't fight for me. You know, he just... Anyway, it is what it is. I could have taken that $5,000 and I could have gotten myself an apartment and all of that stuff. But I decided, you know what? I have this house. I'm going to just put that money into it, renovate it, and then when it's done, I'll be able to do something. And I had to just brace myself and do it now. I can see it coming, you know, to fruition. I can see my dreams because I see the finished product in my head. You got to be able to have a vision. You got to be able to see the end product. So, and you got to just believe and be strong. You got to be strong. You know, you like stick with a budget, take it one day at a time, and before you know it, you will accomplish your goal. So I'm not going to, I was going to video myself doing the work, but I have a tripod somewhere here, but it's not necessary for me to do that. This is how far, let me go back on this. This is how far I've gotten with the work. Every day I do a little bit more. The ceiling is pretty high, as you can see. It's a 9-foot ceiling, and so I still got quite a bit to go, but I'm doing it a little bit at a time, one day at a time, and eventually I'll get there. But I've come a long way since we started. I've pulled up, like I said, build a wall up here, and I'm getting there. Built the frame, and this is the other side of the frame here. I measured the shower door, so everything is going to fit perfectly. So anyway, it's been about 35 minutes showing everything here. So until next time, like I always say, turn your lemon into lemonade, and be strong, believe in yourself, know that you can do it. Whatever it takes, whatever you have to do, you just got to do it. I'm someone who, I like clothes, I like to get dressed up, but since I've been doing this project, I've just been, bumming it out, and I'm secure within myself to know that once I reach where I want to be, then I will be able to, focus on myself, doing the things that I like to do. But for now, my focus is on getting this house completed. So again, have a blessed and wonderful day. Believe in yourself. Know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You have to be strong. You have to be consistent, and you have to reach out to the higher power, whether it's God that you reach out to, whether it's Allah, whoever, whatever you call the creator. Reach out, and you will be strengthened. All right. Have a blessed day until the next video.